Hey everyone, this video is going to change the way you use social media. Have you seen everyone making money from their social media profiles? It's like the new thing. Everyone is making money from social media. Why can't that be you? Have you ever considered that I should be on the other side? I get it. There's a lot of get rich quick schemes on IG, but this is definitely not one of those. I'm going to show you how you can be on the other side and make money from social media by making your own clothing line without buying any expensive inventory and using a very simple process. My name is Haji. I used to spend so much time on social media, seeing everyone live their lives, sitting in class, just watching everyone just live that life. And I was like, I really need that to be me. And 4 years ago, I decided to make the switch and it was beyond tough. So I want to share some of the mistakes that I made with you so that you don't have to make them. So let me tell you a story how I almost got arrested in China. Like going to China had to be one of the biggest culture shocks in the world. I went to China for one reason, to look for like different suppliers, because I thought, if I needed something to sell, everything comes from China. So I should probably go to China, and from there I was making some money buying and flipping things on Craigslist. So I took that money, bought a plane ticket to China, and when I got there, it was a great experience, but also a terrible experience at the same time. I bought merchandise. It was like a completely difficult process because no one understood English. And then from there, when I was flying back to the US, the guy I was sitting next to on the plane was telling me that, if customs was to open my bag, more than likely they will arrest me, because I have like a whole bunch of merchandise, even though it was custom merchandise, they said that you can't bring merchandise back in a suitcase. And I didn't know that at the time. So I was scared to death going through customs, you know. And so I that clearly just eliminated the fact that going to China every time to get something to sell is completely out of the question. No way anytime you need something to sell, you have to go to China, right? You know, so what my realization was that the internet brings the world closer together, right? Internet means no boundaries. So, I started teaching myself how to negotiate and find manufacturers online by going deep into Google, like page 10 of Google Deep, and my research led me to find pod. And, basically pod means print on demand, suppliers that print and ship your products to your customers when you get an order. So you only pay for inventory after you make money. So you only pay for the product after someone already pays for you, right? It's a genius concept, and that's when I completely fell in love with print on demand, because I was spending most of my money on just buying the product and didn't even have any money left for marketing, right? So, like this is like some stuff that like getting a master's in business won't even teach you, right? Getting a master's in business only teaches you how to work for someone else. And I think like school is public enemy number one. They keep everyone thinking inside the box, so that's why I really came up with entrepreneur. And basically entrepreneur is business lessons for the culture. And I want to share with you guys that, this shirt right here made me $3,000 in 3 days. Right. So this was like after when LeBron won the final in 2016. I was happy as can be. I was scrolling down IG and I seen this meme. It was like 23 over 73 because, Golden State had won 73 games that year, but LeBron came and beat their ass. So I was excited, and I seen that meme and I was like, hold on, so I screenshotted that meme, put it on a shirt really quickly. Then I paid like a LeBron fan page to post it for me. And then boom, the next 3 days were absolutely magical, and then that's just when I seen the complete power of POD. Like I just went from idea to reality in less than an hour, and here's another key: money loves speed. So if you're gonna do something, you got to do it fast. So this is when I completely fell in love with print on demand, and ever since then, like I finally like made the switch to becoming a producer, and it has allowed me to chase, after my very unique goal and a mission, and instead of just chasing after a boring degree, because life is so much more exciting when you chasing after something, right? And so this is me, like celebrated my 21st and my 22nd birthday in Dubai, buying my dream car, just going all around the world, going to like crazy places like the middle of Nicaragua. So, this is what like, entrepreneurship has led me to. So, I just wanted to share with you guys, that, it doesn't even just work for me. Like it works for all my friends as well. All of them are producers, not consumers. We all find products and sell them online, and mainly just clothes because it's the easiest thing to get into, and that led me to creating this online course called How to Create Your Own Clothing Line. without having to buy any expensive inventory. And this was a very, this wasn't around when I kind of started my whole career, in business 3 years ago. Like, I had to just literally make mistakes. Like, I wish someone told me that, dude, don't go to China, right? And having a clothing line is the easiest thing to do to become a producer, and one of the toughest things to do at the same time. When I got started, I had to teach myself Photoshop. I thought I had to go to China. I thought I had to do expensive photo shoots. And, really all of this got me nowhere, right? All of these things were just experiences and learning lessons, which led me to this point now. And I wanted to share with you guys this course because this is the fastest path to success. When I started, like I said, there was nothing like this, that gives you the fastest path to cash, which is one of my favorite sayings, fastest path to cash. What are the steps to do to make the money now? Because there's so many other things that you could do that makes no money, so I made all the mistakes. And so I wanted to just put this into an online course to help you guys. And what it is going to be is a 4-week A to Z video guide to creating your own clothing line, right? This course is going to teach you how to find print on demand suppliers so you don't get stuck with a garage full of inventory. This is going to teach you how you can make fire designs so you don't have to waste time learning Photoshop. This is going to teach you how to make your own website so you can make sales 24/7. This is going to teach you how to properly use Instagram, to sell your clothes so you don't have to go around asking your friends to buy your clothes because they more than likely won't even buy it, and you don't even have enough friends to make enough money. And on top of all of this, what you're going to get in that course, I also wanted to provide a very, very valuable bonus, which is, a free Telegram group, because I know that one of the biggest things for people is not more so getting the information, but, having a community or having someone to motivate them to get to where they need to go. Because without motivation, it's pretty hard to motivate yourself, but accountability, seeing other people doing it just pushes you to do it as well. So this is one of the biggest things, providing a free Telegram group and live accountability sessions to help you just move towards and get to that goal of creating your own clothing line, because this is what this is all about, helping you achieve your goals. And I asked myself, how much would I invest for something like this, right? Easily when I started, I would pay $220 plus for something like this. And that's just like the same, that's like the same cost of a pair of sneakers, which I used to invest a lot in, but I know that like sneakers don't make me any money anymore. So, investing, and if all this did was give you the opportunity to jump into entrepreneurship, would it be worth it, right? Hell yeah, it would be worth 220. If all this did was give you, an opportunity to save $500 on $500+ on inventory and a box full of clothes in your garage, would this be worth it? If all this did was save you thousands on hiring someone to make a website for you, would it be worth it? Absolutely, it would be worth more than 220. So, but really to me, it's not about the money, and I'm all about just being able to give this value to you guys. That's my whole slogan: create value to sell. So if you guys, want to get in this program, it's only for today only is $45, and if you want to get in this program, go ahead and click the button to the side or below, and to instantly get access to the program, which is going to start you off from the beginning to the end. And if you're serious and not a entrepreneur, entrepreneur is that person that just says, I'm gonna do this, but never does it. I even want to just give you a little motivation to just push you over the edge. And it's a 14-day money back guarantee, and it's based off you showing me that you at least tried. You know what I mean? So definitely, if like, just to push you over the edge, just to show you that this is not no scheme, scam, or anything like that. This is to get you over the edge. And there's a 14-day money back guarantee. And, we're only letting a limited amount of people in this program, right? So it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone under the sun can get in, but definitely get in the program before it closes very soon. And I've made a million mistakes along the way, and you can avoid all of them and jump straight to success. Imagine a couple of weeks from now where you're wearing your own clothing lines. And I get this all the time. Every time I walk into a grocery store with a shirt, people like, where you get that from? And I just get a huge sense of satisfaction saying, boom, you can copy it from my website. I made this, it's my design. All of this is my shit. This is all me, bro. You know what I mean? You feel me? So definitely it's just like a huge, confidence boost. Not even, a huge just, morale boost when you walk into a store and someone asks you, where'd you get your clothes from? And you can say that it's mine's, And if so for the people already deciding to get into the course, there will be a login button on the next page that gives you access to the course, gives you the first couple modules of the course. So if you're not in yet, please click the get started now button or get access now button to get started. And you have two choices. You can take action now and be on your way to creating your own clothing line, with the simplest way to do that. Or you can do nothing and spend your next $45 on something that won't bring you any return, probably on someone else's shirt. So click the button right now and get started. And, let me give you guys a quick recap of everything that's going to be in there, right? So for a very small investment in yourself, you can become a producer. This investment will pay for itself from one sale. You sell one garment for $45, boom, you're already in a positive. And I promise that, the mistakes that you're going to make, is going to be worth more than $45. So for a one-time payment, and this is the early bird price because the price will be going up soon, you'll get the full 4-week course to starting your own online clothing, starting your own clothing line, and a free Telegram group to get feedback 24/7. And as bonuses, we're going to throw in a class on how to come up with ideas for your shirts and bonus live accountability sessions to make sure that you keep going and you keep pursuing your goals. So, if that sounds like a deal to you guys, see you on the other side. Click the get access now button to get started. Let's do it. See you guys there.